Hey, Sean, it is late spring, and that means that we are in commencement address season with colleges and universities, high schools, grade schools, even kindergarten and preschools all having graduations. A lot of these graduations have a graduation speaker, a commencement address, commencement speaker. And I think there's a problem with how most commencement addresses go and who gives them. And I want to talk about why and my alternative that might fix some things. But most of these speeches are given by somebody who's made it. We'll summarize it. This is a successful business person, a CEO or a politician or a professional athlete, or a celebrity, a local celebrity, a worldwide celebrity, someone who's an alum maybe of the institution. These are the people who give commencement addresses. And I've seen this firsthand in my educational journey, but then also I've seen no shortage of these on YouTube. And I want to be clear, as I talk about this, that I have no issue with any one of these individual speakers. And I find so much inspiration in so many of their speeches. But I think in general, we might be setting ourselves up for some sort of failure by choosing this type of person to give the commencement address, because a lot of them go like this. It's a story about working hard and doing the right thing, and eventually you'll make it. And they all include this piece of like, I used to be just like you. I remember when I was sitting in those seats and I was nervous and I didn't have a plan, but now I'm here. And that's that subtle subtext of, I used to be like you, but now I'm like me, and you could be like me. So there's often this subtle subtext of changing oneself to be more like that person, growing up, getting a job. There's these changes. Many of them are necessary. Many of them are normal. But by leaning so hard on them as that being the goal, that's where you set your compass to with these graduation speeches. That's where we start to get into some territory that I start to get a little uncomfortable with. Because regardless of the message or the path or whatever, if we look at the statistics, most people will not become a successful CEO. Most people will not become professional athletes. Most people will not become celebrities. Most people will not give commencement speeches. And by using those people, who most of us won't be, to set our compass by, starts to be disingenuous, and we can miss the point and miss some opportunities in how we can better equip our graduating classes to prepare themselves for what's to come. Because what's to come is only getting harder. It is demonstrably harder to get a job out of college now than it was 30 years ago. It is demonstrably harder. That road you're on, that road to home ownership, that road to financial independence, that road to the American dream has only gotten harder. And a lot of the advice just doesn't quite translate like it used to. And so we start to wonder when they say things like you need to work hard, I start to question, well, work hard for who? For your company? I understand why you would want us to work hard for your company as a successful CEO. I get that. But this is where I start to think that maybe some of these individuals don't have the best connection and the best advice. And I have the alternative. The alternative is me. Hey, Sean, somebody like me might be more qualified to give a modern commencement address. And let me explain why. Here are my qualifications for giving a modern commencement address. Number one, I have credit card debt. Several thousands of dollars. Some months I get it down a little bit. Other months it comes right back up again. I deal with that. And that's a problem that I'm dealing with. And it's a modern problem. And part of business ownership and stuff, it's a problem. I don't have any successful projects that have made it by traditional metrics. I don't have anything that has millions of views. I don't have anything that's earning me any like passive revenue from the projects or the rights that I've gotten from things. That's not happened. I did win an award for a short film, but it was because I paid $175 to nominate myself for the award. And then once I was given the award, I had to pay another $50 for a piece of paper that said I won the award. So looking at me, I'm not I'm not maybe the epitome of traditional success that you may look for in these commencement address speaker roles traditionally. And you may wonder, why should someone like me be given the commencement address mic over somebody who is traditionally successful, somebody with the private jet or the C-suite or is the powerful CEO? And here's why. Because I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy. I'm not obsessed with trying to get my company's stock price to go up another 2% this year. I'm not obsessed with trying to maximize profits at the expense of looking for cost savings that will bring down the product quality but raise profits, or to get rid of employee benefits to increase the bottom line. I'm not trying to outplay my competitors and acquire them or put them out of business. I'm not trying to be the richest person. I'm only trying to be myself. I'm happy. I'm happy right here, doing the video projects that I get to do, spending time raising my kids, doing occasional YouTube videos when I have spare time. It's right now 11:42 on a Tuesday night, but I'm happy. And that's a lesson that can be much more valuable for our graduating class than any lesson about setting your sights on something far away and measuring yourself against that throughout your professional career or your life after whatever educational institution you are completing. And that is the lesson that we need to teach, to find happiness no matter what, because you're going to look around and you're going to see adversity. You're going to see things in the world that you can't control. You're going to see people hurting. You're going to see problems. But if you can find peace and happiness in there, then all of your other pursuits are going to be more enjoyable, and all of your other pursuits are going to be more rewarding. You'll have bad bosses, bad jobs, bad weather, bad days, bad months, bad luck. But your goal should be the mindset to be able to face those things without letting it break you down. Because once you've found that, you'll be better everywhere that you go. And even if the place you want to go is that C-suite, that CEO, that successful celebrity, professional athlete, whatever that may be, remember that talking to most of the people who have done it, when and if you make it there, you're only going to want what you already had all along. And so be wary of the advice or of the mindset where you're telling yourself, I'll be happy once I finish med school. I'll be happy once I make partner at the firm. I'll be happy once I own a home. I'll be happy once fill in the blank. That sort of delayed gratification is you're not gonna find happiness once you get there, because when you get there, you're gonna end up making a new goal for yourself. You're gonna compare yourself to your peers, and you're just always gonna be searching and yearning and feeling unsatisfied and measuring yourself and contrasting yourself against those people around you. And you'll find at the end of your life that you're gonna wish that you focused on trying to be happy and learning how to be content and savor the things around you, rather than trying to increase your net worth or measure your value, your success by the stock price of your company or whatever that may be. Find happiness first, and you will be better at anything that you pursue. And even if you never make it there, you'll be happier along whatever bumpy road you may find yourself on throughout your life. So savor this. Savor this life. Savor this moment. Savor these friends around you. And be nice to yourself. That's the message that I would give to the graduating classes of 2024. That's all I got. Have a great day or night or whatever, wherever. See you later. Bye.